Hello, my beautiful spiritual family. Welcome, Aquarius. I'm doing a birthday reading for you guys because you won. You were my most viewed video. So I'm KK, the intuitive Gemini Empress, and let's get started on your reading. So if my last reading did not resonate with you guys, be sure to check your birth chart for your other signs. And if you're looking at love, how you handle love, or what's going on in your love life right now, then you want to check your sign that's under your Venus. If you feel like maybe it's your emotions you want to be focused on, then check your moon sign. For things that's more like about your physical characteristics or things like that, you would want to check your rising. And with sun, it's kind of general, it's kind of basic, okay? So it's more like your personality. All right, so just make sure to look at some of your other signs to see your other planet placements, so that way you can see exactly where things are placed, and maybe you'll want to check out those signs. Okay, I'm just going to cut the deck because I already shuffled. All right, let's get started, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I always got to pray before I start, and I didn't, so I had to pray. All right. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius. Okay, we got Knight of Cups. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear. Okay, that one flipped and then it flipped back. We got the Chariot card. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius. Let's see, you guys got the Five of Swords. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear. The Knight of Pentacles. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, we got the Page of Swords. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear. We got the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords fell together. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for the month, their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. We got the Three of Pentacles. We got the King of Swords. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages. Get the Five of Cups. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Got Temperance. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Oh, whatever this is, it fell in the reverse, the Hermit. All right, let me see if I can get any more cards to jump for you, okay? I just got to move them up a little bit to create a little bit of space. All right. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for its birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Fell in reverse too, guys. Empress. Cards are like falling and spinning. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any additional messages. Get the Wheel of Fortune for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any additional messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for the birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for the birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, are there any additional messages for the sign of Aquarius? Oh, this one wanted to come out, so I'm going to take it. King of Wands. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages, any additional messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, are there any additional messages for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month? Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any additional messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, please give me any additional messages that I need to hear for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month. Angels. All right, we got 2 cards that fell. All right. Oh, I hurt my shoulder working out. Okay, so you have the 4 of Pentacles, and you also got the Hanged Man. All right. Okay. And I'm not sure if I said happy birthday, guys. I should have started with that. All right, let's get to it. All right, so the first card that fell was the Knight of Cups. So this could be that, now I want to make sure you can see it. The horse is moving, just moving very slowly. Okay. So this person, I mean, it's a masculine energy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. So it could even be your energy. You want to offer a cup, but you want to take your time offering it. Okay. So it could be, again, your energy, or it could be the person that you're dealing with's energy. Either way, it's a slow motion movement. So not that they don't want to, it's just they're not in a hurry to do so, okay? The next card you have is the Chariot. With the Chariot, so it could be one of 2 things. It could be that you know, you're gonna, something related to a car, you get in a car. It could be that you are going on some type of trip, road trip, likely. It could also be that it's a trip that's not too far from home. It could also be that you need forward movement, okay? So I'm not going to say that it has to do with the Knight of Cups, just because the Knight of Cups is very slow moving, all right? But the Chariot, while they're standing still right now, the Chariot, we know, has constant movement. All right. So it could also be that, so if you're not getting a car, and, you know, even if this card, you know, I like to do a general reading. So even if this has nothing to do with love, to me, it has something to do with emotion. So even if you want to focus more on business finance, and that's the type of reading you want, you want to focus on business finance. You're not in a place where you want to offer your cup of love. And if this is love for whomever is focused on love, then for you, I'm going to say that person is not in a hurry to offer their cup of love to you. All right. So the energy can be reversed. It could either be your energy or theirs. But definitely the Chariot is I'm sorry, I'm not sure if I said it. Oh my goodness, my mind today. This is Cancer energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but the Chariot is forward movement. So if it has nothing to do with actual travel or transportation, then you need to move forward in something or with something, okay? The time is now to move forward. And again, business, finance, or love moving forward, okay? Or the travel could be love or business finance also. The Five of Swords. I think you guys got the Five of Swords before too. So Five of Swords is indicative of deception. So in this particular case, okay, I'm just going to leave it at deception for now. The next card is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the reason I did the little side eye is because I want to make sure it's looking at it the same way. The deception card is facing this Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is facing the deception. All right. So the Knight of Pentacles, again, it can be masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be. And now let me see. It would be, so this is, it could be Taurus energy, or it could just be an earth sign. So Capricorn, Taurus. No, actually, this is Capricorn energy. I apologize. So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy. So it could be a person that's under an earth sign. Doesn't necessarily have to be. Some people just like to hear the different signs. But it could be that someone that you're working with that has one of these signs, because the coins, the pentacle is money, is indicative of money, okay? Or earthly things and material things. So if it has to do with business finance, watch yourself, because someone is being deceptive, and it's someone with an earth sign. As you can see, this person, so this has to do with love. This person is really, this knight is really focused on their money. As you can see, the horse is not moving. They're not taking a step. Why? Because look at them staring at the coin. Right now, they're all about their money. And it could actually be your energy, Aquarius. So if you are focused completely on business finance, you know, I said in the beginning, because the first card down was the Knight of Cups. So I'm actually going to say, if this is a business finance reading for you, this is someone wanting to offer their cup to you. But because they know that your true focus is money, in business, your business finance, they know that they need to move slow, and that's why they're moving slow. If it's the other way around and you are the one offering the cup, but they are not interested because they're so focused on their money. So, you know, when I say deception, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are cheating or anything like that. Okay, so that's not what I'm saying at all. But deception can just be that someone's not telling you everything, so they're keeping some things to themselves. Which, come on, I guess all of us naturally do that in some way, shape, or form. We don't exactly open up the book and just, you know, throw it at somebody so they can just read whatever page they want to. So, you know, some things we keep to ourselves. We don't tell everyone. Next, we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so this could very well be so it could be that someone is watching you. Someone could be watching you. There's someone very immature, because pages are either young or immature natured, young natured, immature. So it could be that someone is watching you. Like, I don't want to say stalker-ish. I mean, they could just be watching your social media. It could be at work where someone is watching you. It could be a coworker that may be a little bit jealous of you, so they're watching you, but someone's watching you. Someone's watching you. Next is Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, messages coming in very quickly. It could also mean that a trip by air. You could be planning a vacation where you're going to be doing something maybe for your birthday and flying by air. Or it could be that this person, your lightweight stalker, is going to start, because the page is facing the wands, they're going to start sending you messages. So maybe they'll tell you that, you know, they've been checking out your page for some time or something to that effect, or they've been following you for a while or something. But something's going to become very clear very soon because of all these messages. So if it's not that you're taking a trip, these are messages for you, and they're coming in fast. Okay. Now, I don't know who this resonates for, but somebody's having trouble sleeping at night, and you seem to be very worried. You're like consumed by something. And this is actually facing the Eight of Wands. So maybe you're anticipating these messages coming through and you've been really worried about it. So you're having trouble sleeping. I know when something is going on at work for me, I can't sleep. I cannot sleep at night. So, you know, it's like my mind is going 1,000 miles an hour, and I just can't slow it down so I can get rest. So it could just be that something is going on at work. And whatever it is that's going on at work has you in your head. You're really worried. You're worried about something. You could even be worried about the deception. You may already know that it's someone being deceptive around you, because it's falling right underneath that Five of Swords. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so and you have 4 swords here. And so swords is just like air energy, and of course Aquarius, your air, so that could just be why it's your energy. Okay, so next we have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is working collaboratively with someone or multiple people. So of course this can be, it doesn't matter if it's business, finance, all right, or if it's love. It doesn't matter what you're focused on. You're going to need to work collaboratively with others in order to be successful. And if this is about love, well, it's obvious you're going to have to work with the person that you're with in order for it to work, okay? Your next card is the King of Swords. I got to put my shoulder down, guys. Sorry. My shoulder is really bothering me. The King of Swords energy is Libra energy. Doesn't necessarily have to be a Libra. Again, you just have a lot of air here. So the King of Swords, he sits up on his throne. He is very intelligent. And I'm saying he, but of course it doesn't have to be. Could totally be a woman, but with, this is masculine energy. So they are very confident, highly intelligent. They don't have very many worries in the world. With the King of Swords, they're not emotional people, okay? He or she, very focused on whatever it is that makes them happy, and not too fond of the love thing, okay? In fact, they're a little cold, a little bit cold. So it definitely can be the Aquarius energy right now. Maybe you're not focused on being with anybody. You know, we've had other cards already in this spread that is indicative of focusing on your money or focused on something other than love. Because quite frankly, as I'm looking at this, no, I take that back. You have one other cup. So you got 2 cups, but it's all other types of energy down here, but it's not love or emotions. So you're definitely not tapped into your emotions right now. And that might not be a bad thing. I mean, it's a brand new year. It's 2020, okay? Brand new decade, brand new year. It's time for different things to be happening in this year. And I'm going to say you guys are kind of focused on your money and what's happening in that area of your life, okay? Next, we have the 5 of Cups. So this card is indicative of crying over spilled milk. See, he's looking at these cups that's laying. He or she's looking at the cups that's laying and not focused on what he still has. Okay? There's no need for you to cry over spilled milk. You know, maybe that's what has you up at night with that 9 of Swords, because you're so focused on what it is that you no longer have, but you have so much to offer and so much more. So why are you focused on what you lost? Don't worry about that. Something greater later. It's always something greater later. Remember that. If you lost it, it was because it wasn't meant for you to have it. But it is something out there that's meant for you. Focus on what you're supposed to have, okay? All right, next we have the Temperance card. That's Sagittarius energy. Again, it doesn't have to be. Temperance is just the alchemist of the cards, okay? It's basically telling you that you need to be able to balance things. So you may have to mix 2 things together so you can have time for it. You may need to just whatever it is that you need to be focused on right now. You're focused on money, but maybe you do have a little bit of time for dating, at least. Even if you're not ready for love, that's okay, but you can go out on dates. You can get the heck out of your head, and, you know, maybe by doing something fun, maybe by having some sex. It'll relax you enough so you can sleep at night, all right? I'm just saying, you don't have to have sex if you're, you know, if that's not the place that you're in right now, and you're not trying to give it away to somebody you're not going to be with, that's okay too. Just remember, do something for yourselves. Listen, the next card is the Hermit card. It's in reverse. It's in reverse. So you're coming out of this hermit mode. You've been in this hermit mode. You've been isolated. You've been focused on your studies. You've been focused on just working and taking care of your inner peace, and all of that is okay, but you're coming out of this energy, guys. So it's all right to get out. This is Virgo. Hermit is Virgo energy. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. It's okay. It's okay. You're leaving that energy, so it's time to move on. So you also got the Empress in reverse. Now, Empress is everything Venus, okay? Love, being a mother, it's taking care of ourselves. So, you know, the things that we do to pamper ourselves, all right? Like get our hair done, our nails done, get pedicures. And, you know, and even though it may be a feminine energy, men, definitely, they pamper themselves, okay? They go get lined up. They buy oils for their beard that we love to feel on, you know. They, you know, wear cologne. They, you know, listen, I do not mind taking my man. I don't have one, but I'm just saying. I don't mind taking him to go get a pedicure because I don't want his feet rubbing on me and cutting me up, okay? It's all right. So it's almost like, since she's in the reverse, you are not in this energy of taking care of yourself. I don't know why. Why aren't you in the energy of taking care of yourself? Are you so focused on taking care of other people that you're forgetting about what's important to you. I wore black today because I got a shoulder brace on because my shoulder's killing me. Oh my goodness. It's not my rotator cuff. They actually told me that they think I tore a ligament. I hope not. Then I might need surgery, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, sorry guys. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune. Well, guys, whatever you're going through right now, you're coming out of that. All right, as I told you already with the Hermit card. I think you've been in both of these energies where you haven't really been taking care of yourself with the, I'm right-handed, guys, I'm sorry. With the Empress in reverse and then the Hermit card in reverse. So with both of them in reverse, I think you've been in Hermit mode, coming out of Hermit mode, but you've also been neglecting yourself in some of the needs that you have, all right? It could just, for whatever reason, and it makes me want to cry, but I feel like it may have been somebody who just had a miscarriage too with this Empress in reverse. Sorry guys, whoever that's for, I'm truly sorry. But the Wheel of Fortune is here. This is divine intervention happening. It's going to snap you out of that hermit mode that you've been in the neglecting yourself. And if you just had a miscarriage, things are going to start brightening up for you. Life is going to be different, okay? Life is going to be different for you. Next, we have the King of Wands. Okay, the King of Wands, that would be Sagittarius again. It could be that someone is dealing with a Sagittarius. Doesn't necessarily have to be though, okay? The King of Wands, now with all kings, they're more mature, okay? So it could be that they're over the age of 35. They don't necessarily have to be. They're just in mature energy. So they could just have had a lot of things going in their life, so it matured them a lot sooner. This King of Wands is very passionate. So they know exactly what they want. They're going after what they want. It's like no holds bar, okay? They're not taking anything less than what they want. They're highly passionate. They're like on fire, okay? So it could be your energy, like I said. If it's a person that's like that, they're super possessive. If in fact it is. Because the King of Wands is looking over at that Four of Pentacles. If it's not a person, this could just be your energy. Maybe you've been super possessive and, passionate about your possessions. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, it's just holding on to what you have. And you see how this person is a woman, but see how this person is wearing a coin, holding a coin between both hands, and got coins underneath their feet. I mean, they're holding on tight to their possessions. And it could be that maybe someone has taken so much from you, you just want to hold on to what you have, and there's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to be so willing to give constantly, all right? If it has to do with work, because a lot of this other stuff that I've said, it can go either way. You could be crying over some spilled milk at work, but you need to stop being so focused on that energy. You need to be an alchemist. You need to know how to balance. You've been in hermit mode. You may have been like a workaholic, totally focused on work. You need to get out of that. Start to get out a little bit more. Do things for yourself, damn it. If you don't do anything for anybody else, do it for yourself. This is self-love, and you're in reverse. Stop it. Get out of that energy right now. Stop it. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday month. Don't allow anybody to put you in the funk. Okay? Don't even allow that. Stop it. Divine intervention is so worried about you, they're coming in to snap you out of it with the Wheel of Fortune. All right? So again, even if it's work or love, whatever, where you're not in a good energy and you need to get out of that energy. It's your birthday. Stop it. Supposed to make people grovel at your feet. But you do have lots of kings here. Now, You have two kings and you have two knights. So it could just be that, you know, I honestly, truly believe that you guys are in this energy with the Knight of Pentacles. I think this is your guys' energy. You guys just been really focused on your money. I honestly believe that. And you're hesitant about offering your cup of love. I believe that too. I think that's all your guys' energy. Now, of course, it could be someone out there that's married and maybe at home is just, you know, I'm telling you, it's not very many cups down here. And with the two cups I have, one is offering a cup, but they're slow moving to offer it. And the other one is crying over spilled milk. So I'm going to say, even if you're married at home, it's not all lovey-dovey. And maybe you need to spark that flame again because you've been in hermit mode. So you've been like really focused on other things. This is when you go inward to focus, or you're like focusing on work or something like that, but that's things to make you feel better or do things for yourself. Basically, it's when you're focused on school and completing school, you're focused on yourself, right? And that's not a bad place to be, but you need to do nice things for yourself, especially for your birthday, even if you don't want to date anybody. All right, and your last card that you have is the Hanged One. I'm not going to call it a man because it says one. The Hanged One. That's feeling stuck. And oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. If that's not true to the word, or you guys feeling stuck, I don't know what the heck else is, okay? Because you've just been in this energy. And I'm actually surprised that you're in this energy. I don't recall when I did your last reading. I don't really remember though, because I did so many readings. But I mean, I guess some of these cards you did get before, but definitely now it seems like now Spirit gave me a whole lot more cards for you guys, and it's definitely saying that something has you guys in a funk. But get out of that funk. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please like, share, subscribe. Please leave comments below. I'm here for positive feedback. Please, positive feedback. I want to grow, so please leave me your positive feedback so I can do just that. I can grow. All right. If you want a personal reading, if it's a little too general, please leave a comment below. Please get in contact with me with the information below, and I'll be more happy to do that for you. I love you guys lots. Bye.